That big road win that had to feel so good. And the Thunder once again playing a team from the Western Conference after that big run against the East.
Maladone does a good job of stunting up on Zion.
Zion inside with that turnaround with the left hand.
Perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line and stepped up to the line with confidence.
All right, thank you so much, Paris. And when you look back at that graphic and you see the production.
And I think Stan Van Gundy has done a good job of utilizing his talents this year.
As Mitchell from the corner, that three drops in. Boy, a nice little spurt of a drive there by Brown Jr. Got it up, did everything but finish. There is Zion as he cuts right through the defense, and he will spin it home.
And he waited for the last minute to make that pass, which Charlie Brown Jr. kept coming to the bucket.
And there is Johnson.
All goes well. The Thunder should have the last possession.
Zion, little spin, and it rattles in.
Play 80% of, win 80% of those games. They're going to need some help from some of those teams in front of them.
And Zion on the left side.
Play 80% of, win 80% of those games. They're going to need some help from some of those teams in front of them.
And Zion on the left side. And Zion on the left side. New Orleans will get a third chance, and boy, he has just got so much skill.
Two guys who this first game playing together, but some parts of the game don't change, just reading it.
And trying to defend Zion there.
It's not something that, you use a whole lot. You just use it when you need to. As Williams misses a close one inside, but a very familiar thing, seeing him get the rebound and go coast to coast like butter and toast. Yeah, I said it, folks.
Looked like the Pelicans had ideas of an alley-oop there.
Finding the right players.
It's all Thunder here in the second quarter. And a nice pass and an even better finish that time by Lewis.
The way Phoenix has played, they played consistent basketball all season, but they're peaking at the right time as well. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, they have a lot of talent on that team. And give Monty Williams credit too, as Hernan Gomez makes another bucket.
Who's been a veteran presence for that young squad. As the Thunder all of a sudden are getting a little frosty here offensively, having missed 9 consecutive shots. Zion on the other end on the hit ahead.
In that stretch of games.
Pelicans on a run here. Zion, you saw 2 Thunder players coming over in the vicinity. Is this going to be a goaltender or a foul? Bledsoe circling around. And the ball always seems to find that man.
He didn't have that much space.
Let's check in with Nick.
Well, guys, Mark Daigneault said before the game, anyone covering Zion one-on-one. New Orleans has been one of the best offensive teams lately, but OKC's got to do a good job of just showing bodies, crashing over, and then retreating.
If OKC wins this, there's not going to be much to work with timing-wise. Just under 4 seconds, Roby and Hernan Gomez, but it's won by the Pelicans, so it negates any kind of issue there. Paisley loses it momentarily. Fires it over to Dort. He had it taken away by Zion Williamson, who will launch. And it comes up well short. Paisley loses it momentarily. Fires it over to Dort. He had it taken away by Zion Williamson, who will launch. And it comes up well short. No more J.J. Redick. He got traded at the trade deadline. See Zion, boy, he fires it inside. Not 1, not 2, but 3 defensive players track Zion. Hernan Gomez sets a wall there for Ingram, and then he slices inside. And it's tapped out. And a reach and foul by Poku.
And then all of a sudden, it sparks a fire for the Pelicans offense.
But that time doing a good job of surrounding Zion, not giving him any. On what has been a tough shooting night for Poku. Zion not deterred by 3 Thunder players. Official gave a little arm extension there and maybe a demonstration for Mark Daigneault as to why the call stood. Zion, second and third efforts. Official gave a little arm extension there and maybe a demonstration for Mark Daignault as to why the call stood. Zion, second and third efforts. Official gave a little arm extension there and maybe a demonstration for Mark Daignault as to why the call stood. Zion, second and third efforts. Thunder Youth Basketball is back with summer edition hustle camps. Camps are for ages 6 to 14. Each camper will receive a basketball, water bottle jersey, and a redeemable ticket for a Thunder game during the 21-22 season.
Well, you like the fact that the offense got started there in that third quarter, and hopefully you can keep that going here in that fourth quarter.
And there is a long rebound out to Hayes for refresh 14, and Zion with that big step there, the acceleration. 13-point game. The Thunder just trying to get it down to single digits. Deck had the step there momentarily on Hayes. As Marshall releases, no, follow. Zion had it punch free. Thunder multiple near steals and rebounds there. As Marshall releases, no, follow. Zion had it punch free. Thunder multiple near steals and rebounds there.
But that door has been left open several times, as you mentioned, partner, by the Pelicans. Boy, that's a good block there. Busting up Zion Williamson.
Getting some experience. Johnson has been taking a ton of shots here in the second half, but Zion inside. Getting some experience. Johnson has been taking a ton of shots here in the second half, but Zion inside. That's my nightly reminder. Because if you forget, you know who you're going to hear from?
Yeah.
The one who matters.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Not a ton. Zion's going to have to operate quickly. Put it on the deck. Little fadeaway there. No. And Moses Brown with his 17th rebound airmails the outlet pass.
I thought Deck may have stepped out.
He got called for a travel as Zion played. See, you're so ready for him to cut to the rim. Williamson has been the Pelicans' leading scorer. That's going to be a goaltend on Moses Brown, his second of the night.